it just, somebody out there just sent me a message that because of what I just thought in my head about going to hell. I mean, what I just said about going to hell and whatnot. That's the reason why they just allowed me to feel a little bit better, which I do feel slightly better right now, or I did just a second ago, like 2-3 seconds ago. 2-3 seconds before I started saying that. Yeah, it's definitely worth it to try and see if sealing a tunnel like this would solve the problem, right? But now I'm genuinely afraid of even going outside, right? Because it's pretty bad in here, right? It's pretty bad in this motherfucker. So out there, man, that shit is I'm like, it is terrible, right? And I was like trying to feel like, you know, it's gonna. So if it's bad, like, it's just bad, and I'm just like, how the fuck can I freaking solve this? It's worth it to try and see. You know what I could do, right? Because like, I'm afraid to leave without coming up with a solution that's like immediate, right? Like, you know what I could do? I could go to freaking buy some aluminum foil right now, right? And try to seal up this fucking hole. Seal up one of these holes and see if that helps anything. Right, and right when I said that, I started to think about, you know, how to put the aluminum foil on, and then they started sending me messages about how to put the aluminum foil on the opening of this tube, which tells me, right, that that's probably bad. Right, obviously I don't want to take advice from them. They're the problem, right? Which they keep on doing that to me. They keep doing shit like that to me. In general, I just ignore anything they say. I just don't do. And then anytime I seem to like accidentally do it or just do it for some other reason, it ends up being bad, right? So I'm almost certain, right? Like if they're trying to help me, right, it's just bad. That's all. So I already know that if I did get some aluminum foil and do that, it would mess up, because they just told me to buy some tape and like tape the aluminum foil onto the cylinders, you know, to hold it shut. So now I would, so now that must mean that for some reason that isn't going to work now. I can think of why. Obviously, you know, the surface of this is dirty, so the tape probably won't even stick, right? So it would probably just be a waste of money, which is one of their goals for me, right? Their goal is to get rid of all my money, because that's the only way I can really, one of the only ways I can really get out of the situation anyways, at least quickly, right? The only reason I might even be able to leave to a different state right now is because I have some money, right, to leave. If they get rid of all my money, then I'm completely fucked, basically, more or less, right? It's getting cold in here. I don't really know why. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's them for some reason, right? But it's getting kind of cold in here. It might be my overall body temperature just steadily dropping as a result of not being in the sun anymore again. As I acclimate to the temperature, or right, you know, comes down. I kind of want to go get some food, but this shit isn't a joke. But I don't. It just told me that it's the reason that I even thought of not going to get some food. So I don't even know. I don't know what to do now. So I'm gonna do a little test right now. I'm gonna do a little test right now to see which things I think about actually yield which results, right? So like, how bad is it? I'm gonna try and do a test to see how bad, to see which things I can and cannot think about, and what results I get from thinking each thing, right? So what exactly they're blocking me, because I just try to think about, because whenever I think about having sex with a woman, they put an image in my head of a man that I know, or that's around me, that's nearby, having sex with her, and saying that they're using the thing that they have, the vaccine or whatever, the via. Two people just walked by and they were definitely Mexican. Just scared the hell out of me. I should really have a knife or something, right? Or a gun or something. So let me think about where those people are going, those two Mexicans, right? What are they probably doing? They might have been following me. They might have not. They might be with the cartel. They might not. They might be going to the college. They might not. They might just simply be on a walk. They might not. They might have seen me. They might have not. One of them, I think, did see me. He might have not. The same could be true for the other. They might have been sent by, the vaccine people in general, right, to send me a message just by walking by, right, by doing something to me by walking by, right, allowing their bodies to communicate, or their phones or whatever, to communicate with me, or, I mean, with the trash in my body. okay, it seems like the best thing to do is to announce what I'm about to do before I do it, and then go ahead and start doing it, because they want to interrupt what it is that I'm doing, right? Like they just did. They just tried to tell me that they came up with the next idea that I was about to try and test, to try and think of, right? I looked at this plant outside of the side of the tunnel, and they told me, and I was about to start thinking about it, and they were like, "Oh no, we told you that," and like they changed my mind, or like they did something to where I believe them. I don't really understand what they did, but or I looked at the plan and they put the idea in my mind of to think of that, but made me feel like, but it was something that I was going to think about anyway. It's hard to say. It's like they did and they didn't. I don't know. But I was able to cancel it out and remember about the fact that it doesn't matter, because I was about to think of something anyway. I could just think of a different thing, right? And I just went back to the top, back to what I was doing, which is what I was about to think of, right? And they were trying to control the entire narrative, right? But because I just announced that I was about to start thinking about those things, and nothing else had even changed, it was like I was able to pull myself back, right? I think that's the reason. I don't know for sure. So let me think of a different thing. Right? Again, they just tried to do it again, but me saying it out loud really helped. It seems like they're trying to get me to take out my dick in here and jack off. That's what they're trying to get me to do, which makes absolutely no sense. They're literally like forcing me to like want to do that, and they're like preventing me from like thinking about anything else. Like they're changing my feelings, so I literally want to, even though I can reason at the same time that makes absolutely no sense, and that I definitely should not want to do that, and would not like that. And yet they still are making me like the idea of doing it at the exact same time. I see. Now, so they just tried to tell me that they were at first they were trying to stop me from even thinking about a new topic to even test, right? But they didn't. But then I changed it, and I was able to get past that. Then they said, oh, now they just wiped my memory of what they just did. Okay, now they just wiped my memory. I can't even remember what just happened. And now they're bragging about it. That all makes sense in the fact that I actually, it seems like I would have forgotten about it because I had to remember like 3 things instead of like, maybe 1 thing or something like that. So they say that checks out, and actually I'm just insane, I'm just bright, and it all checks out, and yeah, they're bragging that they actually did it, but that there's no proof of that it's right, like they didn't at the same time. Basically, they're torturing me. Now they're trying to get me to just leave the tunnel, and I just got really hungry, and my stomach just growled, right, and they're making me stutter, I think, right. Yeah, those same Mexicans just came back again. It's been an hour, 15 minutes. Let me wait and see if it records if it adds another minute to it. All right, let me see if I'm tripping or if it not, or if it doesn't even. I think it just only changes the minute after it gets to hour. It doesn't show you the seconds or miles. That's all. So let me check if that's the case. About a minute. Check my phone and see. It's 12:57. Give or take 12:57. Sorry. Maybe at 12:58. 12:59. I guess I know for sure. I'd rather not. It's been a minute. Okay, yeah, it just changed to an hour 16 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and leave the tunnel. Okay. please forgive me. I'll address the boss away. So, alright. I just felt like I should pray, do that in public, right? They definitely, this is not good, right? Anytime starting to drizzle again.